If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk. If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk. It's 100% true.
Where did they get to?
Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up. Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house. There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being. Was it that obvious? Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hung came here on that train. The Astral Express, right? I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers? Well, it's just... the dust has settled now. Forget it. You see, there's not much left for me here except to care. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the change? Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that? I understand. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance. I knew I could count on you.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about... Or, I guess I could ask Mr. Who's the best one to ask? Let's send a message to Himiko.
Come around and have a look.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal
I know. Huh? You're just a...
Perfect timing. Please.
I knew it. Hey! You're taking...
Serval, I understand you, but Lady Bronya values your talent. In any case, you should at least...
Okay, I get it. Sorry. I need to get this over with.
Say? Join the Express? I see. No wonder she seemed so flustered. Sorry, my head's still in the art. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research, but her expertise went far. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. I think my intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia. Never mind. It's just a person. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klopov. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front.
You know what I need.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wish. Allow me to offer you my apology.
No need, Branya. You're a supreme guardian. Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing.
I get it, Serval. Sorry, but there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
Cocolia.
Huh?
In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure.
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and Mother. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you. I assume you heard our conversation just now. I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to...
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Clopoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other. The story behind this guitar. When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of... This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name, the Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short. Not really, no. She was a military history major, very different from what I was. Still, we hung out every day. It's only natural that my love for inventing would rub off on her. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bag? Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back. There's no Chapard. Can you lend your dear sister a hand?
Am I allowed to refuse? This place... Just looking...
Okay, I promise. I'm about to go traveling with him. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should...
Fine.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already. Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read.
You're still writing to Mom?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't...
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving...
I'll think of... Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips. As for the name, I can't.
Snowman's palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau
Yes. Snowman's palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it! Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it. Since you're so curious, this guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Kokolia. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cook?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury that. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Kokolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back. Even for a sec, she put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me. You think so too?
Let bygones be bygones.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to meat.
Well, let's see. Yes.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once.
I wanted to keep. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills?
Here we go again. Like I said,
The principle behind this machine. So, I'll leave this one to you. I knew you were a reliable. Think about it. You helped me.
well done for putting up with her for this.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time.
$700-year-old newspaper clipping? I take that with a grain of salt.
The clippings aren't the point.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog.
That should be everything. Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about this.
No easy job. Do you really want to...
Of course. This is a once in a life. What's wrong, Japard? I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town.
Huh? You just said you did. Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last...
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau...
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany... You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane Guards will face less resistance if you come with us. Thanks.
I'm tired of I drank all the...
The thief has stolen parts again? How am I going to track... Oh, it's you! There have been a few unusual thefts in the dwelling over the past few days. The vagrants say that the parts they worked so hard to obtain have completely vanished. They're worried that there's a thief in the dwelling. Despite our investigations, no one has been able to track down the thief. What's even stranger is that the thief appears to be only interested in stealing parts and doesn't care about other valuable items. The vagrants had no choice but to ask. Jeez. Are you also here to look in? Oh, I heard. You sound so cool. You're like one of the characters from Mr. Svarog's movies. Seeing you so fired up has me excited. Sir, how are you? I heard you saw the thief who stole the parts last night.
Oh, Clara, it's you. I did see the thief last night, but... Oh, what? Oh, hold up. Okay. Goodness, I was cold and hungry while on patrol last night, so I decided to return. But when I entered the tent, I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, because when he turned to flee, he swung a knife right across my face. I could feel the blades chip. Also, I saw the out. Can you believe that? Someone with.
Oh, you're right. Sir, please take a deep breath.
Yes!
I'm struck.
How can you just.
I'm sorry. He was just
Yes, I remember something. While the culprit was hurrying to escape,
This is a crucial clue.
I think he ran that way. No.
Take a look at these marks. These point in that direction. And look at these. How unusual.
I'll end your misery. Lend me your strength. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
We shall take back what we lost.
The tracks stop here. This is where the mechanical waste is disposed. Oh, okay, let's split up. It's a tiny robot? It looks like it's carrying the vehicle and those tracks and metal scratches. That is small robot. It's noticed.
Human. Injured.
It appears, is it
Human. Parts. Need.
It appears to have a malfunction. It seems that I've never seen a robot with. Although the small robot, perhaps there's an.
Run.